everybody, the Bong is back. Welcome to part 3 of Let's Play NHL 94, brought to you by GameAnyone.com. Alright, we're going to have ourselves another matchup here, and this time Toronto is not going to be involved. I'll tell you what teams are: an old-fashioned rivalry between the St. Louis Blues and the Detroit Red Wings. And because I don't like Detroit, I'm going to play the Blues. Hopefully I will not get the Blues. 69 is my overall. That's hilarious. It's around that time that Detroit wasn't that strong a team. I mean, they still continue to make the playoffs, much to my dismay. But in the grand scheme of things, they may not be doing as well. Oh yeah, I forgot that Brett Hull was pretty much my main guy on the Blues. Oh, Jay Brown? I think this guy needs eyeballs. Look at his portrait. Oh man, 16-bit graphics don't do these guys justice at all. Oh yeah, Paul Coffey was on the Red Wings as well. Oh yeah, I remember him. I remember the drink named after him as well. Alright, so let's get started. And hopefully I don't mess up. I mean, I'm bound to give up a win eventually. Not as long as a typical one-timer keeps working. R. Wilson. That's not Ron Wilson, is it? Was he playing for the Blues at that time? I mean, he was known as a coach now. Well, as long as anyone was able to hire him. I don't know, he's not in the league right now. But, I remember he used to be the coach for the Leafs and did not fare very well at all. I guess if you play a lot of games, you're bound to be the losingest coach. But, anyway, we're not worrying about that right now. Got an early lead. So far, I'm maintaining a good shutout streak since letting in 2 goals against the Habs, and I haven't been able to let one in ever since. So I'm feeling good about that. I'm going to try to see if I can score a goal without a one-timer, and that was a bad giveaway by number 32. I've got to take a look at the roster lineup to see who's actually the players on either team. Well, I know Sergei Fedorov and Steve Yzerman are on the Red Wings. Yzerman was pretty much the John Cena of the National Hockey League at that time. Of, like, sticking for, like, one team and then never leaving it. Well, I mean, Cena takes time off for movies and TV shows and that because, well, he's winding down. But I mean, even in his prime, he stuck for like one organization. And loyalty is hard to come by these days. Yzerman stuck with the Red Wings the entire time. And he's been pretty much their main face. Like, you think of like some of the greatest Detroit Red Wings, you gotta go with Steve Yzerman, like, hands down. Brendan Shanahan, Nick Lidstrom, the list goes on and on. And it's funny how I'm talking about Detroit, even though I don't like Detroit. They make the playoffs too many times, I just don't like them, and there we go. R. Wilson got another goal. Good for him. As soon as I say that I like to score without using that typical one-timer, I change my mind. I think it was this game that actually introduced the one-timer. Trying to get off the backhand, that did not work. I don't know what you were passing to there. Like the boards is gonna do something. Oh my god. But not many people in St. Louis that I know, except for Brett Hull. I mean, that guy's a legend too. Even though he's played for multiple teams. Like, he's also played for Detroit. Oh, okay, well, good to know he was offside, because I was in a bad position. Keep the checking line out, I suppose. Give my dude some rest. Why would you, like, stay offside? Like, what's wrong with you? I don't know if I mentioned this already, but this game does introduce the one-timer. And you can tell that not many CPUs are prepared for that. Jeff Brown. Oh yeah, it is Ron Wilson. Never mind. Garth Butcher. Can you imagine if he actually turned out to be a butcher in real life? Oh yeah, Brendan Shanahan was with the Blues at that time as well. Igor Korolev, I believe, also played for the Red Wings. Did he? I don't know, I think he played for the Leafs. Who do I have as my goalie? Oh, I guess we won't be able to know yet. Oh, Curtis Joseph is my goalie, yeah. I forgot he was my goalie at the time. Alright, so Tim Cheveldae is the goalie for the Red Wings right now. Lidstrom, McCrimmon, Gerald Gallant, Eiserman, Dino Cicerelli, Paul Coffey, Vladimir Konstantov. Yes, I mentioned in the first episode that they cut his name off because they didn't have enough room. You can tell even with Konstantov, they pretty much reached the character limit. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, Bob Probert on the checking line. That's typical. I don't think we've seen much of him. Or if we have, I haven't been paying attention. I guess we'll know when Detroit has their checking line out. Oh, I'm not in good position. I overskated it. Oh, okay, that guy's dead. Got a cross-checking penalty. Oh, I can actually still go towards players. No, wait, they got the penalty. Okay, so I practically committed shoot murder on the ice, and they got a penalty for it. That's hilarious. Oh, that was actually a nice save there. Okay, Detroit Red Wings are becoming the Detroit Black and Blue Wings. Oh my god, that's terrible. Because they're just getting eviscerated on the ice. Not in scoring, but in checking. Good to know my shot still managed to make it to the goalie, even though there's coverage. Like, you think I've been able to, like, block a shot much better. They ain't doing that at all. I wonder how long I can maintain this shutout streak anyway. Like, so far, it's stretching, like, a game and 3 periods. Actually, no, a game and 4 periods. So, technically, 2 games. 2 games in 1 period, yeah. Because 2 of the Montreal goals that I gave up were in the first period, with bad plays, of course, and then I haven't been scored on ever since. What the hell was I trying to do there? Oh, that was an icing call. I thought I crossed the red line. You know what? I'll keep a tired team or a tired line out there because that's the standard rules now. I didn't even try to ice it, so I might as well pay the price. Alright. When you're up ahead, you can pretty much just have the checking line out more often. I mean, if you're not trying to score all the time, by all means, just have your checkers do some work. Get a little bit of that energy on the go. Kind of went a little late on that one, but alright. Okay, the referee that blew the whistle, he's got really pink skin. Alright, so I guess we're going to the 3rd period. So yeah, if you got any other, like, matchups you really want to see, I mean, hey, let me know in the comments. That's what they're for. Like, maybe I could consider this. Maybe not for this Let's Play, but for future Sunday videos down the road. Maybe instead of, like, doing a Sunday Let's Play for one entire game, maybe for, like, a bunch of sports games, you know, as a variety. Like, one week you'll see hockey, and then maybe another week you'll see baseball. Does that sound like a good idea? I mean, let me know in the comments if that's something you'd prefer, because I can definitely do that to some extent. Oh, I got a penalty for interference. Good job, Brett. Like, I didn't... Like, the Red Wings didn't screw Brett. Brett screwed Brett. Don't let in a bad goal because of it. Oh my god. My player that I had control of at the time got stuck. Okay, that was a bad clearing play. Oh, that would have been a nice one-timer had it just connected. Oh, I shot it over the glass. So, one fan probably got a nice souvenir. Yeah, I remember the time that, of course, they didn't have the nets in front of the the end zones at the time, or like the short ends of the rink. And one player, I think it was like between Calgary and Columbus, shot a puck like into the stands, and a girl got hit in the head when she died. So they made a rule where they had to put netting in there to protect the fans from that ever happening again. Like, that was years ago. Man, I'm so glad that he did that. But I think at the time it was hard to see because the net was black and it would just get in the way of everyone's view. I don't know if it's still as black now. Ooh, that's a penalty if there ever was one. Jeez. Interference, yeah, Fedorov. But if the netting is clearer and it's easier to see, that's great. And I bet you they still wouldn't do that in Long Island. I've been hearing a lot of bad things about that arena. I mean, it's built to be a basketball arena, really. Not meant for hockey. Okay, at this rate, this is gonna be a short-ass video. Huh, alright, that was a weird save. I did not have the puck. That's blatant interference. And I think you used your stick, so come on. Why have to be a jerk? And the game's over. Ah, Curtis Joseph got first star of the game. I don't even think he made that many saves. Yeah, we did it. Alright, let's take a look at the stats. I think a Detroit player is still in the box, and they'll probably just leave him there until the next game. Okay, I outshot them like 18-9. So Cujo made 9 saves for a shutout. That's pretty good. I've had 6 shots on the power play. None of my goals were on the power play, of course. What are the body checks? 20-16. Okay, so it's closer than I thought. But still, I think my body checks were a little bit more vicious. Passing percentage, I think, was just average for both teams. Detroit made more passes than me, I've noticed. 41 to my 28. Okay, good for them. Still doing really good on the face-offs, by the way. So, I'm wondering what matchups you got in mind that you think will break my streak of multiple shutouts. So let me know. Goodbye, everyone. Thanks for watching.